Today we're making authentic Italian fried pizza, la pizza fritta, fantastica. If you've never had Italian deep fried pizza, you'll be blown away by the flavor and texture. Nothing beats fried pizza. And although there's a couple different ways you can make this, I'm going to show you how my family makes this. When my parents divorced, this was a regular on the menu. My mom would make this a lot. It's cheap and it's the most amazing pizza you will ever have. No exaggeration. Italians really love simple, delicious food, and a handful of ingredients is really all you need to make a great meal. Less ingredients is always more for us. I'm making the pizza dough by hand. If you're using a mixer, mix the dough on high for a good 3 minutes. If you're kneading the dough by hand like I am, this will take longer. You really want to take your time with this and you want to avoid adding extra flour. The flour that's in the dough recipe is enough. Collect it as you go. This is a 60% hydration dough, which is one of the easiest doughs to work with. However, if this is your first time kneading dough by hand, I'll leave some tips on my website, emmafontanella.com. And if you're new to my channel, hello there. Welcome. Make sure to subscribe and click that bell. I post new videos every week. Once your dough comes together, you want to add extra virgin olive oil. This will really help you finish bringing the dough together. You want to knead this dough until it's supple and soft. This can take up to 10 minutes, so patience is key. If you're using a mixer, after 3 minutes, add the oil and just mix until it's incorporated. It's easy and straightforward when you use a stand mixer. Now this dough needs to rise for at least 2-3 hours. If you want to leave this to rise overnight, you can certainly do that. That's actually what we do. We let it rise for 2 hours at room temperature, then pop it in the fridge. Regardless how long you let this rise for, make sure you grease the bowl and dough and cover well. 3 hours later, you're going to flour your work area generously because the dough will be sticky. Your dough at this point should have tripled in size. It's going to be jiggly and bubbly. That's perfect. You're going to tip this onto your board. Now the flour's there just so the dough does not stick. Okay, we're not actually going to incorporate the flour into the dough. The less you touch the dough at this point, the better. She's relaxed, she's ready to go, okay? So don't overwork her. Now, as mentioned before, there's lots of types of fried pizza. We're gonna make today pizzelle, which are baby bite-sized pizzas, okay? Which are the ones my mom makes. And then I'm also gonna make a bigger one, which you'll see as we go along. Honestly though, you can make these whatever size you want. And just so you know, with this recipe, you'll be able to get 2 big pizzas if you decide to make large pizzas. Shape your dough balls, cover these with a clean kitchen towel, and just let these rest for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna get our pan ready with the oil. I want to thank Our Place for sponsoring today's videos. Stick around till the end for a chance to win one of these amazing pots or pans. These are honestly the nicest pans I've ever owned. I've been cooking with these pans for about a month now. They're lightweight, multifunctional. You can fry, boil, steam. I've even made rustic, crusty Italian bread in my perfect pots. I use this as a Dutch oven. They're so versatile for whatever type of cooking you want to do. They're non-stick. Coating on both pans is non-toxic, which is something to always keep in mind when cooking for yourself and your loved ones. They're so easy to clean. A little bit of soap and water, and you just wipe it down with a cloth or a sponge. They have so many beautiful colors. I chose the color spice, but all of their colors honestly are so beautiful. Like I said, I've never owned a pan or pot that are so pretty and functional at the same time. I'll leave a link in the description box. If you use my code, you can get 10% off everything but gift cards and tradition wear. And like I said, stick around till the end for the giveaway. Now we do fry the pizza in good old olive oil. Little disclaimer, Italian fried pizza is deep fried. I'm gonna do a shallow fry because this is how my family makes it and I wanted to share with you my family's recipe, but you can certainly deep fry the pizza. Okay, back to the video. Some people will say to never fry in olive oil. We've always used olive oil. It's never been an issue. My mom was standing right there next to me and she told me to tell you that. You want to add just enough oil to coat the bottom of the pan. While that's heating up, you're going to shape the pizzas. Now for the small ones, you can just use your hands. You don't need anything else. You don't need a rolling pin, just stretch them out using your hands. You don't want to use a rolling pin because we want these to puff up, split them in half, and add the filling in the middle. For the big pizza though, I'm going to use the rolling pin. If you don't knock out the air, it's just going to expand like a balloon. So keep that in mind. For the small ones, use your hands. If you're making big pizzas, use a rolling pin. You're gently going to lower your pizza pizzas into the hot oil one at a time. Be careful when frying, and you want to fry the pizzas on each side until golden. You will need to adjust the flame as you fry, but a general rule is to always look out for bubbles. As long as your oil is frying gently, you're good. Now these are going to look kind of wonky, but gorgeous, at least for me. I am telling you, these are the most delicious thing ever. Promise me that if you make these, you'll try one as is. Just a little bit of salt, and this right here will become your favorite food. If I had to choose one thing to eat for the rest of my life, this would be it. Try it simple. Let me know what you think. I am telling you, this is delicious. Now, you don't have to eat it simple though. You can either split this in half and add whatever filling you desire. You could add cheese, prosciutto, anything you want, or you can add the toppings on top. There is a method though, and I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to fry off the big one. Please be careful when doing this. I'm a crazy person, okay? Don't put your hands in there, okay? Again, you're going to fry this on each side until beautifully golden. Probably 2 minutes on each side, I want to say. Remember to always adjust your flame when frying. You don't want the oil to burn or, your pizza to burn. Now, as soon as this comes out of the pan, you're going to add your toppings. You have to do this while the pizza is still burning hot. That way the cheese gets a chance to melt without using an oven. Basically, you're assembling your pizza afterwards. That's the trick. Hot pizza, hot tomato sauce. I'll leave the recipe for this sauce in the description box, and add the shredded cheese. It must be shredded, so shred it before frying the pizza. That way everything is ready to go once the pizza comes out of the pan. Wait a couple minutes and the cheese will melt. Now, if it doesn't melt because, you waited too long, you can just put this back in a dry hot pan and it will melt. That's a little tip for you. I'm sure by now you know I love olives on pizza. Everybody has their favorite pizza toppings. Let me know what's yours. Now, can we just take a moment and just look at how soft and bubbly this pizza is? If you've never made fried pizza, please make this. Now's your chance. You have to try this. This right here is true Italian comfort food. It's so good. Before you go, comment below our place for a chance to win the Always Pan or the Perfect Pot. The rules for the giveaway will be in the description box below.